Hello, everybody, and welcome to, crap, I don't even know the name of my own podcast. Wey Hwah, yes, that. And our co-host is back. Say hello, co-host.
Hi, co-host.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's been going on for the past 2 weeks? The good stuff. And I guess bad stuff too, if you want.
Ow! My computer stole my hearing.
I was so confused just then.
Okay, explanation. My computer just gave me an alert, and my volume's up really loud.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt. But why I've been missing? Is that what you asked me?
Or just what you've been doing, I guess. Anything fun? Anything not fun that you feel like sharing?
It's all not fun. All work. I'm gonna bite my workplace.
That would suck. Don't do that. Don't bite your workplace in half.
What if I get metal teeth?
Then I'm pretty sure that's just gonna hurt you.
You're probably right.
No, there's no probably about it. You're gonna get surgically. No, you're gonna get your teeth surgically changed to metal, and then you're gonna bite your workplace.
Brick and metal building. Yeah, you heard me.
With rats
exactly.
And
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, but I did start cleaning my basement out finally, like I said I was gonna do. Like, however long ago I said that to you.
I don't even remember.
I started.
It's been so long.
It was like 2 weeks or a week. It was like when I disappeared.
Oh.
I was like, I'm gonna clean up my basement. We just didn't. Finally started doing it.
Well, better late than not.
Yeah. My least favorite thing that I am encountering down there is spiders.
Mm-hmm. That's usually what you find in a basement.
Yeah, I've also seen some snake skins that, honestly, see what's funny is I'd be more afraid of a spider than I would a snake. Be like, oh cool, look, a snake, and just stare at it.
I mean, I would too. Because snakes are like, they're not chill. By no means are they chill, but, you know, they're spiders are, you know, they have a lot of, there's a lot of crawliness going on. Yeah. Too much for me.
Okay, while we're like sort of there, what's our topic? What's our topic for today?
Topic for today is fear.
What the dog doing?
Fear. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so what we have here is moneyincorporated.com, or money, sorry to be...
blockers off.
Yes, it would appear that way. I'm no longer blocking unlimited ads. Wait, unlimited ads?
Unlimited.
That's what he was telling me. I was no longer blocking unlimited ads. Why would the ads be unlimited? That doesn't matter. What does matter is, the 20 most common phobias in the world.
I don't know who Amber Jepson is, but I really want to know how they got that $1 million.
Who is... Where? I kind of want to click it, but also I don't, because I don't know if it's going to spam me into, like, some kind of... Oh, God, no, I don't trust that at all.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Who is that man?
Oh, I was trying to figure.
Who's that man?
I was trying to figure out how to do.
Yeah. How to mess with it. Gotcha.
Oh boy, I don't even know how I did that. Let's click that one. Yes, the website name is moneyinc.com.
Okay, since our topic is fear.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's scary. You better calm it down, otherwise you're gonna give the viewers nightmares.
Sorry, I froze in fear because of the plane that's staring into my soul right now. This won't make sense unless you, like, put up pictures of what's happening.
I probably might have to, actually. It is kind of concerning if you think about it for too long. So just don't think about it. That's...
Yeah.
Alright, no, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, don't we, since we're talking about fear, and this thing is only talking about phobia, should we give the definition of phobia, and you scroll and the definition is right there?
Yes. Like, wouldn't it be a moneyinc.com website?
Yeah, I wanna know what their definition of phobia is what I'm asking.
I'll pull up the Google definition, too.
No, not Google. Their definition. It has to be their definition.
No, we're gonna have both. Both.
Why don't we compare both? Yeah, we can compare both.
Dictionary. Anyway. What was the word we were looking for? Phobia.
What word are we looking at?
What's the entire topic for today? Okay, so don't even... I just covered the screen like I was going to be able to block you with my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so read this and then we're going to go back to the Google version. So, according to moneyinc.com / most common phobias / all of that, there's a bunch of percentage signs, and I'm not reading that. And I quote, "A phobia is much more serious in nature than standard fear. 1. This is because a phobia is persistent. 2. This is because a phobia is sexy. 3. This is because a phobia is unrealistic.
This is only about phobia. You can't start talking about fetishes. Just want to mention that.
The thing is, though, these are like, because like those are right next to each other. They're very close, you know. Fear and it's like the pain pleasure thing, except fear and good fear. I don't know what
fear and fetish.
Fear and fetish, yeah. I don't know why I didn't just say that. Yeah. Phobia is just... You just nut? Why was it so aggressive?
My cold chills are aggressive. Honestly, that might be a thing that we hear in these, is just my cold chills. Like every so often you'll hear me just make a loud noise.
Imagine somebody's afraid of spontaneous sounds, and they're just like, "Oh, this is cool," you know, scream in their head,
flip backwards out of their chair.
That would be
trying to relax.
Entire family's just looking at them like they're crazy.
Yeah.
Continuing.
So, what are we here to do with phobias?
So first off, we're gonna just review all 20 of these phobias and see which ones we find. I mean, all of them should be interesting, but...
Yeah, interesting. Or, like, can we go through them? Are we gonna go through them and just, like, see if we can understand them? And see, like...
I mean, it's just whatever. We just... Yeah, why?
Why? Why are you afraid?
Currently, I have what I would guess to be aeroplanophobia. Because this plane is just like... It's like eyes. Like, you see those?
Yes, I see that, but that's not why we're afraid of it. It's because it's gonna charge us like that.
I'm afraid because of this black abyss right here. It's just emptiness with
that's
like
probably
a logo
somewhere.
The abyss.
Yeah, well, it's probably night, but yeah, still the fear of ow.
The fear of ow, bro. That one sounds bad. Whew.
I have the fear of ow. It's kind of scary.
I would hate to be a part of the fear of owl. On what? Anyway. Alright, so that was a good enough definition from this. And then the phobia definition from Google? Yes, from Google. Which, this isn't even Google. Google? Google. It's Bing.
Oh my god, I couldn't read it. All I saw was a Microsoft symbol.
Microsoft. So the definition of phobia, according to Microsoft Bing, is an extreme or irrational fear of or aversion to something. The example sentence is, he had a phobia about being underwater.
What is your recent search right there?
What? Where do you see that?
Translate phobia to choose language. Your recent searches.
Raisin?
Raisin. Why is raisin?
Why is raisin there? I don't know why I looked up a raisin. I mean, it's not so that's good, but...
You know you're gonna have to cut that out.
True enough. I am gonna have to cut that out. But I'm saying that to you. Like, it's not... It's a raisin.
Thank God it's not.
I just don't know why I put that.
Raisin? We watched the California Raisins video.
Cornell, we're supposed to be doing...
No, I'm afraid of them. Please.
California Raisins. You really gonna watch it on 30 frames per second?
Yeah, it makes it scarier.
I bet. Alright, California Raisins, what? Commercial?
Yeah. Any of the old commercials. Specifically the one where they're all standing there. Yeah, there it is. Look at them.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
This looks
what
like...
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that skin?
I don't...
Sorry, I'm talking about something I pulled out of my mouth.
Oh. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I love mixing 86 with this quality because it looks amazing. I'm literally shaking in my boots right now. This is scary.
I'm probably going to have to cover this with some other kind of audio so I don't get yelled at by YouTube.
I mean, you can just put up a GIF of them dancing.
No, I mean like the audio.
Oh, the audio. Did it come through? It didn't sound like it came through.
Yeah, it probably came through. Because it's also recording the screen, too. So
okay, so it's... Okay, got it, yeah. Anyways, fears?
Fears, right.
No, we're still on topic. I'm afraid of these guys.
Are you genuinely afraid of them? Nope.
No.
Okay, wrong.
No, I'm not afraid of them. I just wanted to watch it.
I thought so. Alright, the first fear on the website is...
This list.
No, it was 20, so I guess it's like the least? Is it the most?
The least common?
This looks pretty common. This seems like a pretty common thing.
Yeah, but or maybe it's like intense, like intensity. Like most people don't have this one awfully.
I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know how they do this list. Just do it. Just do it.
Right. First off is monophobia. We're just going to start reading descriptions, no introduction or anything, so if you need pauses or something, just suck it up and go with it. First up, monophobia.
Through your eye holes.
Please never say that again. That is highly disturbing, and I think I have a new phobia, actually. I drink a phobia. Anyway.
Yeah.
Monophobia is the phobia of being alone. To an extent, it is understandable. After all, we are social animals, meaning that we are supposed to be surrounded by other humans. In fact, if we don't interact with other people on a regular basis, that has serious consequences for our personal well-being, so much so that loneliness has been compared to obesity as well as smoking. With that said, people with monophobia take this to an excess, which can make even common tasks such as eating and sleeping a serious hassle for them as well as their loved ones. Well, they don't have any loved ones, otherwise they wouldn't have monophobia, you know what I mean?
I think that's how that works. Just like, you're afraid of being alone, you're not alone anymore. That doesn't mean you're not afraid of it anymore.
True.
Marker.
True enough.
But
I think this one's pretty relatable.
You know what's even worse than being afraid of being alone?
No?
Being, this is apparently, like, a normal fear, we should say, like a phobia.
Mm-hmm.
What's scarier? Being alone, or suddenly not being alone when you're supposed to be alone?
Well, then if you think about it like that, if you know for a fact that you are by yourself and that nothing is going to happen, then there's nothing to be afraid of, so there's no reason to be afraid. If you know that you're not alone after being alone and you're supposed to be alone, that means that you're either in danger or somebody has invaded your personal area, so therefore you are no longer as safe as you were when you were alone.
Well, I mean, what I'm talking about is even a phobia, so are we talking about phobias or fears?
Phobia, I think fear, because phobia, according to the definition that I gave earlier, is something irrational, and I think somebody coming in when you're supposed to be by yourself isn't exactly irrational.
Like, that's just normal. That's a normal reaction.
Like, if somebody comes into the house while I'm home alone, and it's 12:50 in the morning,
then it's not someone you know.
Yeah.
That, you know.
I'm going to be a little scared, you know? I'm going to have a little bit of fear. I don't know about being phobic. Because I guess anybody could be considered
you should
house.
The money the emails they send you.
I don't want that, actually. I like my inbox is actually horrible. My personal one.
Yeah.
I haven't cleaned it out in ever. Because when I got the account, I didn't know how to clean it out, and I've subscribed to so many things that I forgot to unsubscribe to.
Oh my fucking god, I'm so glad they have that phobia in here. I was gonna talk about it, and I'm so glad it's in there. I saw you scroll down.
This one?
No. One more. I'm so glad they have that one there.
One at a time.
I'm so glad they have that one there. Do you not know what that is?
I do know what that is. But one at a time. I can't, my brain won't let me go out of order.
Yeah.
Alright, I really hate these ads at the bottom. They could not be more inconvenient.
Yeah, we're finished with that one, right? Like, I mean, we didn't really discuss it.
Yeah, but it's not
makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, it did its explaining. It explained itself. That makes sense.
I don't understand why it's considered to be a phobia, though, instead of an actual fear, because, again, if it's based on the, like, the necessity, the fact that it's, like, a real thing, if there's scientific evidence that there's health problems, that seems like a very real thing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
So their definition isn't really working, but also they're not the ones who made the word, so whatever. Xenophobia.
Yes.
Xenophobia is a concept that most people should be familiar with to some extent. Generally speaking, most people will be familiar with xenophobia in the form of racism, whether in their home countries or somewhere else in the world. However, it is important to note that xenophobia is more encompassing than that because it is the fear of that which is considered to be either foreign or otherwise strange. As such, it is perfectly possible for xenophobia to show up in non-race related contexts. So, as a black person, I can tell you that xenophobia, I feel, is less harsh sounding than racism. In the sense that, not that a certain ethnic group or country of people can, like, do harm to you, but more so that, somebody who you don't know that looks different from you, if they show up with weapons, you're not gonna think that they're coming peacefully because everyone knows what a spear looks like, everyone knows what a gun looks like. So no matter what age you lived in, where there's like this age or like the Middle Ages or before the Middle Ages. Yeah. I think it's understandable.
I'm so ready for 18.
I know.
I can comment on 19. I don't have anything to say.
I can feel the excitement. You want me to say this, or do you want to say it?
Please attempt. I don't want to try.
All right. Trigger warning to anybody who has hippopotamonstrosiquipedaliophobia.
Perfect. You nailed it.
Oh, dang.
I think we can put that down in the YouTube catalog of that one channel that pronounces stuff. Or the many channels that pronounce stuff. I don't know how many there are.
There are probably a lot. But it's an honor, I guess, I think. Hippopotamonstrosisquipedaliophobia is a mouthful.
Whoever named that one is just an asshole.
You know they have a friend who has it, and they were just like, man, what should I call this? And
it's like it was a science, like it had to be someone like a scientist or something. Not a scientist. Maybe. I don't know. Whoever came up with this was just like, you know what? I fucking hate them. This is so stupid. We're just gonna scare them with their own word, with their own fear. Let's just break them.
To be fair, though, if you break it down, hippopotamus is a big animal. Monstros is, monstrous. Quipped, speaking of some sort. I don't know what Dalio has to do with anything, but
yeah.
Or Dally. Is it Dally? I guess it'd be Dally. I don't know. Or Allie? I'm not.
I mean, it probably is like a mix between it makes sense with all of its root words, but it's also just someone being like, I'm gonna scare everyone with this.
Yeah, probably. I mean, although I'm sure hippopotophobia is probably already taken by the fear of hippopotamuses? Hippopotami? What's the plural of a hippopotamus?
Hippopotamuses. I don't think you should call them.
Potipus?
Hippopotamus.
Musses.
No.
There's the M.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I've created a new animal.
Hippopotamus? It's a platypus and a hippopotamus.
Yeah.
That's really disturbing, actually. We're gonna skip past that. General consensus by every person on the planet, whoever named hippopotamonstrosisquipedaliophobia is a really bad person. And saying hippopotamonstrosisquipedaliophobia to somebody who has a fear of long words, like hippopotamonstrosisquipedaliophobia.
There's a 50% chance you have a stroke while trying to say the word.
I'm already struggling. I'm sweating, actually, trying not to say that, or trying to say that word.
Trying to say it.
Alright, moving on to number 17. Hemophobia. It is perfectly normal for people to be concerned by the sight of blood. After all, blood is a precious, life-sustaining substance that is supposed to remain inside of people, meaning there is a high chance that something is wrong when interested individuals can see blood out and about. That is the most lighthearted way to write that somebody is bleeding. Somebody is dying. Well, you can see blood out and about. It's just laying around on the floor.
No, you just see it roaming around, going for a little stroll. It'll come back.
As blood does. Sometimes blood likes to leave the house, move its little blood legs.
Blood likes a day off.
Exactly. Likes to see the sun. and clothes.
See his kids every once in a while.
Exactly. With that said, people with hemophobia are fearful.
Okay,
Fearful.
so
Yes.
like reaction. It's just like an cool.
To hemophobia or to blood?
To blood. Like mine is just like an cool. I don't like that, but it's not like a.
Cool. I have never witnessed somebody say cool when someone was bleeding out.
It's not a good cool. It's like an cool.
Dang. Marcus, I didn't know you could bleed like that. Yeah, bro, that is cool. That's hip.
You want the new Clifton 9s?
I know, I just saw it, and I was trying not to mention it. It's the perfect balance of soft and light. Hey, Clifton 9 people, if you want to sponsor, I wouldn't mind getting a little extra moolah, you know what I'm saying? Because we're funny. We're hilarious.
We are hilarious and
humorous and giddy.
Homunculus.
And we know how to say hippopotamonstrous squibdadoliophobia. I'm gonna be so good at saying it that I won't even have to read it. I don't really want to get to that point. Basically, with hemophobia, because yeah, that one's kind of weird. Blood is fine until it's out and dying. I think it's more of the experience that's traumatizing than the blood.
I was about to say, like, does this include, like, passing out at the sight of blood? Because sometimes, people, like, I don't think, like, a lot of people, when they do that, it's like I don't know if that's like a fear response or your body is just like,
well, according to the definition, people with hemophobia are traumatized because of something that's happened similar, where they had a lot of blood coming out. So, yeah, I think it's just blood in general after they've already experienced the trauma.
I just don't like getting life juice on my hands.
I don't really care about blood as long as I don't taste my own. Mine is very, yeah. I don't mind touching blood. I don't mind the smell of blood. I don't mind the sight of blood. Yeah. Like, as far as my mental.
So, how do you feel about those people that suck the blood out of their little pinpricks and stuff? Like when they have a scab or something, they pull it off and they suck the blood out of it.
You mean a vampire?
No, I mean normal people that do that.
I want to make fun of people so much. Yes, I should friend this entire 20 phobia page. Oh, I thought this said how to become a phobia.
Become a phobia.
How does one transform into a phobia? That'd be pretty cool.
Plant yourself in people's mind enough, and you will become a phobia.
Not only are you irrational, but also there's nothing they can do to get rid of you.
Yeah, nothing they can do. Mm-hmm. Still here.
Exactly.
Deal with it.
Tyophobia.
I'm hiding up there in all your little ear holes. That's the quickest way to get to the brain. SpongeBob taught me that.
Very true. SpongeBob is a. I read this. My eyes are very weird.
You read what I read.
Yeah, most definitely. That's very clearly a O and a B. Yeah. Anyway, 16, trypanophobia. Unsurprisingly, most people aren't too enthused about having needles puncture their skin. However, there are some people who have particularly strong reactions to needles, thus making them sufferers from trypanophobia.
I think I have this.
No one knows the exact causes of the phobia, but that hasn't stopped interesting individuals from offering a wide range of guesses. Certainly, being injected with a needle can result in an unpleasant sensation. Furthermore, needles are often associated with bad memories, not least because needles tend to be associated with something more serious than just a standard run-of-the-mill cold. So, how do they test this? Like, how do you test a bunch of people having fear? Like, alright, we're gonna stab you with a needle and see how you react.
No, here's the quickest way. You walk up to a random person, you pull out a comically large needle.
Mm-hmm.
If they scream and jump 4 feet into the air, I think you have a clear answer.
Jump 4 feet into the air?
Yeah.
Trying to do a cartoon jump?
Yeah. If you scare them so bad they jump 40 feet in the air.
I think I would jump. I don't have a fear of needles, but I'm pretty sure I would jump.
I mean, to be fair, if some random person ran up to me in the middle of the street and pulled out a needle, I'd probably run too.
Yeah, that's not normal. And also, what's in the needle? You know, is it just a needle, or if it's like...
What if he's a traveling doctor?
Okay, but there's a whole consent form, and I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not sick, so Doc can go to some other patient on the street.
Okay.
The thing with me, though, is the needles. When it comes to needles, whenever I'm about to get a shot, it's not even the needle itself. It's, at some point in my life, I thought that needles were like lances, you know? You know what kind of lance I'm talking about?
They were like...
It's like a cone, basically, is what I'm...
Yeah.
And I get scared that it's going to be inserted into my vein, and then as they stick it further and further in my arm, it's just going to spread in width. So by the time that they shove the needle all the way in my arm, I'm just going to have a gaping hole in my arm.
I think my problem is, I'm really my nerves in my body are like really sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So like, not on like an actual like I have sensitive like feely toucher fondlers, but in the
hold on, feely touchy. Let's talk about that one.
Let's not talk about that. We are not good mythical morning. But in the terms of, I lost my train of thought.
I can tell. Needle.
I focus on it more. I focus on the feeling more. So when something is inserted into my body, I feel it.
Oh. Okay. I believe you.
Don't you dare.
I didn't say anything. I just said I believe you.
Yeah. I did not like that. Oh.
No, I'm just acknowledging what you're saying, you know?
Who's the bald lady on the bottom of your screen?
She's not bald. She has pink hair. And she has a bright future with care credit.
She's not bald?
She's not
really
bald.
Close to my screen trying to figure this out. And she's gone.
She's gone, that's what she is.
Why did you kill her? She's back.
No, it's a black
never
family.
Mind.
Oh wait, no, that's an Asian lady. Blasian family. Alright. Okay. Number 15. Necrophobia. Necrophilia. Most people find dead things absolutely enticing on an instinctual level.
I'll put it on a plate and gobble it up.
Most people find dead things wrong on an instinctual level. This makes plenty of sense, seeing as how dead things are just crawling with who knows what. They're not crawling with anything because they're not crawling, because they're dead.
No. In this thing's defense, I don't like the sight of maggots on a corpse. That's just gross.
Maggots on anything is gross.
Yeah.
Especially on food. That just makes me angry. More gets on forward. I don't know why I started. I mean, I had to finish it out with the same whatever kind of accent I was starting it with, but Morgans.
Hey, look, there's Ford.
Truck
Ford
month.
Truck Month.
On top of that, dead things are a reminder of, well, death, which is about as universal a fear as fears get. Wow. Why is that? I don't understand why they're trying to make it so. I mean, we're trying to make it funny.
Next one.
Did you? Because I didn't know. Oh, that. Yes, we will get to it. Focus. Necrophobia is just, you don't like dead things, and I think a lot of people don't like dead things.
Okay, so
but
is it dead things, or just, like, does this also fall into the category of death itself?
No, it's just like dead things. Like, it's because yeah, let me just say it. Necrophilia, right, is the intense attraction to dead things. Yeah, gotcha. Because I'm pretty sure the attraction to death is... I don't think that's on the same... So basically, yeah, just dead things. And
I'm starting to think the ads on these websites are made for people like me.
Probably. They could probably hear you through my connection. And
can you look up trypophobia pictures, please?
I don't have to. There's a link. Oh.
What can it show? Okay, it just shows. That's any fear, though. What does it mean, symptoms of this specific fear? That's any fear.
Do you not know what trypophobia is, though?
It's the fear of tiny holes.
It's just the fear of holes.
Fear of hole. I like the tiny ones.
I'm gonna let that one simmer for a little bit.
Please don't.
I hope you know I'm not editing that out. I'm not editing it. I'm just gonna leave that. I'll leave the awkward silence too. You're just gonna have to suffer.
You can hear my sigh of realization.
You can indeed. That's very funny. I'm gonna be laughing at that later.
I'm gonna cry when you remind me of it. I'm just thinking of the pictures of, like, the fake pictures of people's hands with all the holes in them.
Yeah, those are... I mean, they're not... Seeing ananybody with holes in your hands is just... Yeah.
It's gross.
Isn't leprosy a disease that makes you have holes in your body?
Oh, I've never had it.
Really?
I've never had leprechaun disease.
Leprechaun disease?
I just saw leprechaun when you were typing in leprosy.
Leprosy is a bump, so no, it's not leprosy. Huh.
Okay.
So you think somebody who sees a zoomed-in picture of somebody's face with all the pores being opened up, like they just had the most rejuvenating sauna session, and their pores are all...
You stuck a super awesome high quality shot back to their foreheads.
Yeah, just to show how clear the skin is, and somebody with trypophobia is like... Get it away from me, you know? I
like how when you clicked on it, it said that was like the symptoms of that specific phobia were like things that happen with every phobia. I like that.
It's not wrong though. At least it's not giving incorrect correction.
I mean, it's not
for information.
The symptoms of this phobia: you collapse and die on the spot. Don't have it.
Your family's car insurance is nullified, and any future accidents they have is on them. They go into debt.
If you have this phobia, your family heirloom will disappear from thin air because you have this phobia. It is your owl. It is your fault.
It's your owl. There's so many owls.
I keep hurting myself. Why am I hurting myself?
I'm not sure. It's a little odd. But, yeah.
What's the next one?
Ophidiophobia.
Hey, we mentioned this in the beginning.
We did, actually. Oh, wait. Did we mention that during the thing? Or did we mention that before? No, wait, we mentioned that during. Okay.
It was during, yeah. I was like,
yeah.
Talking about our topic today. I'm not afraid of snakes.
I am also not afraid of snakes. That's literally what it is. I mean, there's no need to go any further in depth in it. It's just
there's
snakes.
I mean, there's a difference. Okay, same with like spiders. There's a difference between like the fear of them and just like that general like, ugh, I don't want that thing touching me when it's in your vision. It's your actual like, it's like less than 5 feet away from you. I think that's more of like a survival thing.
Yeah, disgust and wariness is not fear. Fear is just like avoiding it completely.
Here's how I know I don't have a fear. I walked out onto my porch one morning, or like one day. Okay, I remember it was during spring break, or one of the breaks. You know, like that week-long break we get from school. I think that's spring break.
Yeah,
it was that. And I walked out onto my front porch, and there was a green snake there. I thought it was a toy, and I went to pick it up, and it starts slithering away, and instead of, like, flying away 4 feet in the air and going, whoa! I just kind of looked at him, and I was like, oh, it's a snake! And then I went over to him again and started taking pictures of him, instead of cowering in a ball on the floor, throwing up, crying, shaking.
Because you didn't have the videophobia.
Yeah.
I also have had an encounter with a snake that was extremely close. I was in the yard with my dogs, and there was I want to say...
dogs out. Put them up.
Well, they're not up. They're not... Yeah.
Perfect.
They're in now. They're contained. They've been contained and confined.
They've been contained. Just don't let them... Whatever you do, don't let them out.
Right. Never let them out. Not for free.
Yeah, never let them out for free.
So I was in the yard with the dogs.
Oh my god, look at number 12!
Yes, I know, the irony. The irony. So if this story is going to freak you out, you might have number 12, which is cynophobia, which is the excessive fear of dogs.
Yeah.
We were in the yard. They were doing their business, as dogs do, because dogs also need to use the bathroom sometimes. And there was a copperhead right next to me. And the first thing I did was not run away and expect the dogs to run with me, because they would have...
Up and started twirling him like a lasso.
Kind of. I mean, there was no twirling, but like I picked up the dogs and just looked at the snake. We had a staring competition for a little while, and then I started walking calmly towards the front door, and was like, yo, there's a snake out here. And then...
See, like, yeah, that's the normal reaction, but...
Is that normal? I don't think that's a normal reaction.
No, like, the normal reaction is to look at them and then get yourself away from them, or, like, you know, we'll say, like, the neutral reaction.
Yeah.
I've seen my dad pick them up and start slinging them around.
Have you ever eaten snake before?
No, I have not. But would I be opposed to? They're very muscular.
I don't know about muscular. It's more like it's all bone, and then... Well, actually, I take that back. It is muscular. It's muscle and bone.
Aren't they? Like, basically.
Yeah.
Snakes are pure muscle.
Or is it cartilage? I mean, obviously there's muscle, but like it's cartilage too. Because when I ate it, it was like it was like, I mean, whenever you hear somebody talking about any kind of food that's not one of the main 5, you know, beef, pork, chicken, duck, and...
Like, realistically, what made us decide that, like, that was the normal food? Because you can eat anything. No one's stopping. Well, okay, some laws are stopping you from eating anything. But...
Very true.
What's stopping you from eating, like... Is dog illegal?
I think so. I think that counts as animal abuse.
Okay.
So don't eat dog.
Yeah. Okay.
I was about to hand out some very, very bad info.
I wasn't gonna say eating dog. I was just looking for one. I couldn't think of any, and I thought of.
Hey, so just wanted to let you all know the session was very long, so we're gonna have to make this a two-part thing. So you'll get the next part next Friday. Yeah, make sure to hit the buttons and stuff, and tell friends because as we get better, more people might like it. Thanks. See ya.